What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Shay Renee, and we are back to talk about The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 9, Episode 11, titled Secrets of Love Lagoon. And y'all, let me tell you something. This is just Karen's way to get in these bras' business. Let's just get into it, shall we? What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Shay Renee. So let's just get into it, shall we? Y'all, this episode was actually really funny and cute. I think that Karen is setting these girls up to tell all of the tea. Okay, this Love Lagoon situation, I don't know how much love was really in it, but we're going to go ahead and get right on into it. Let me say hello to the peoples before I get started. My friend is here. Sweet P724 is here. She says, hey, Shay and Chat. What's up? What's up, girl? How you doing? Linda Gamble, the hardest working woman on YouTube, is here in the building. Thank you so much, Linda, for being here on the late night. Probably need to sleep tight, okay? Yeah, it seemed like I just seem to keep coming on late at night, child. This might be our hour, okay? Tanisha Breelove says, hey, Shay Renee, what's up, what's up? Thank you for joining. Love Me says, hi, Shay and Chat, what's up, what's up? Linda says, covered under the Fair Act use of 1976. We got to keep that going and make sure that people know that this banner here is real and my news is real. Okay. All right. Shout out to Jess Hilarious. D. Herfer says, hey, Shay, I'm going to try to stay awake. I know, D. I'm always coming on so daggone late. I'm going to try to come earlier, but I feel like this is my sweet spot of time, you know. But we're going to work on some things. We're going to work on some things. But thank you for joining nevertheless, even if you have to catch the replay. So, y'all, listen, this episode starts off with Mia doing some tightrope walking with the kids, some daredevil stuff, okay? It is just, I kind of would have loved to see her having a conversation with the children. We opening up the episode with her going to some place with them, as if you didn't just in the last episode drop a bomb on these kids that you were divorcing their daddy. I just feel like that was I remain true to that was a very irresponsible way to tell those children about what was going on. I feel like she should have done something similar to what Melody did from Love and Marriage Huntsville and sat the kids down with a therapist to talk about this type of stuff, because that's very traumatic. Now you're going to play places with the kids like that's going to cover up what you did. I don't know. I don't know. Just my take on that situation. D. Herfer says, no, your schedule is killing me. I have FOMO of missing lives. I'm so sorry, D. You know I love you, girl. I'm going to do better. I'm going to try to do better. Just seems like the time, like I'm so busy throughout the day that when I get home from my class, this is the best time for me to go live with y'all. But I'm gonna try to do better. I promise. So we get to the next scene where Stacy, Jazelle, and Karen are meeting up at Fig and Olive. I haven't been to Fig and Olive. I might need to go and try this place because the food I love a good French fry, and that place looked like the French fries was good. I seen somebody have it on their table. So Stacy is like, she really wants to get to know Jazelle. She feels like Jazelle is really sweet on the inside, and she feels like they're going to be the best of friends. I'm like, Stacy, I really don't want to disappoint you, girl, but That ain't gonna happen, girl. I don't know. And Jazelle thinks you a little bit of an airhead with the way that you're handling this whole situation with TJ. Nevertheless, so they're sitting there talking, and Stacy is basically, talking to them about TJ. Karen brings up that she's going to have this Love Lagoon event at her house, and she ain't inviting Jacqueline. Okay, we learned that in the next scene when they all go shopping. So they're talking about the Love Lagoon session, how they're going to talk about love and, bring your spouse and all these things. Basically, Karen should have told them, I'm going to get all in y'all business and ask y'all who cheating, who sneaky linking, who is licking and sticking, and who pulling somebody to the end of the bed to go to Pound Town type of questions. I was like, Karen, oh my God. But we're going to get there when we get there. So then they also dabble into moving to talking about TJ. So TJ is in LA, but apparently he comes to DC when he's on downtime from the shows that he does. But I'm like, okay, but is he coming there just for you, Stacy? Does he live in LA? Like, I'm not understanding the connection between TJ coming all the way to DC, because that's literally on the other side of the country. For him to be coming here to see you, and y'all ain't together in a relationship, and y'all not fucking. I don't know. I don't know. But moving on. That Jazelle gets in her business and talks about how she feel like Stacy need to find a few pogo sticks to bounce on, because TJ ain't giving it up. You ain't never gonna get it, never gonna get it. So Stacy, Giselle's like, well, what type of dudes do you like? And Stacy's like, well, I like TJ. Stacy, girl, listen. Tickle Me Elmo TJ does not like you, girl. He just doesn't. He's just not that into you. I really want you to get it through your skinny body and your big head. This man does not enjoy you at all in that way. You are literally a mere opportunity for this man. And it's really sad that you don't get it. You just don't get it. But listen, Karen and Jazelle, they are ready to go on and push Stacy on somebody else's peen, because they just feel like if she's been divorced, well, in this process of getting a divorce or separated, if you will, for an entire year. And they just feel like she's shortchanging herself by just settling for TJ. And I feel the same way. Like, listen, while I kid and I joke about the whole TJ and not having sex thing, I do think it's important for her to expand her horizons, because TJ is already showing her that he's really not willing to give what she wants already. Okay. Everything is not all about sex. It seems like they have a good time, but nevertheless, like, TJ just seems very, I don't know. He gives me teenage boy vibes. It's not giving what she needed it to have gave. And I feel like she is at a stage in life where she wants affection along with companionship. Like, her and TJ are like really two besties, like two friends in high school. You know how when you were in high school, you had that one friend that was, so everybody had that one guy friend that's gay, and he don't want to tell nobody, but he hanging out with you all the time. It ain't nothing sexual at all going on between y'all, because both of y'all pretty much like the same things, but he don't want to tell nobody. That's what is given with TJ and Stacy. Like, and I'm not trying to put that on anybody, and it's nothing wrong with that if that's what TJ likes, but he's just not giving off that he likes Stacy or any other woman for that matter. And that's just the truth, okay? But listen, Stacy, girl, that's what you like it. I don't love it. Do what you got to do, girl. Moving on, we get to this boutique that Wendy has the girls come to. She says, listen, I wanted to gather you all here today because we are going to go to Panama City, and I want y'all to find you some cute little outfits to wear, because in my state of turning 40, I feel like we all need to turn a new leaf and find out blah blah blah, whatever Wendy did to present this whole damn trip. But what I thought was absolutely hilarious is that right off the top Jacqueline comes in here pissed off that she didn't get invited to the Love Lagoon party. But Jacqueline, why the hell do you think that Karen is going to invite you to her house? You sat up there and outed her for calling you drunk. We don't know whether Jacqueline is really telling the truth or not, because I don't believe shit that Jacqueline says. Jacqueline is a bona fide opportunist, just like TJ. TJ is messing with Stacy because it's an opportunity for him to film on this show. And I'm pretty sure Stacy is giving him a little piece of her little tiny check that she getting for her first season of being on this season. I just I don't know. I don't know. It's just giving everybody is doing too much and everybody trying too hard. So Karen turns around like, girl, I don't give a damn that you mad that you ain't coming to my house. I don't want no negative energy up in my crib. And baby girl, you will not be in attendance. So then Ashley reveals that this boutique that they're in is a boutique that she comes to all the time to get styled. And she actually recently came there to get styled for her date with the guy that she met speed dating. And I'm like, Ashley, what if once I heard that Ashley shops here and these people styling her, I would have had to go on and get the hell on up out of there because Ashley ass can't dress. So I wouldn't want nothing. I'm surprised that they found something in this store. Somebody spent $477. They was in there just spending a good little coin in this store. But I'm like, hell, now I need to see what the hell y'all got in these bags. Because Ashley be looking a good goddamn mess. Okay? Ashley thinks that everything is supposed to be nakedness. I get it. Let me tell y'all something. I'm not a thick girl, but I damn sure ain't no skinny girl. And one day I will be small, but I'm not about to be. And let me tell you something. I will show a lot more skin once I do lose some weight. Don't tell my husband, but he'll be all right. But I'm not about to be going out naked and showing people my vagina like Ashley seems to be doing all the time with these women, like she shows Stacy. I'm like, girl, okay, I get it. You going to your wax appointments faithfully, but we don't need to be showing everybody our hoo-haws. That's just not what we about to be doing. But moving on, Mia goes over to Karen and she asks Karen, listen, I know that you don't want Jacqueline to come. You said, did you listen? Gordon can't come. All right. First of all, I think that's a lie. I think that she don't want to bring Gordon. I think that Mia is like, listen, me and Gordon are no more, and I'm not trying to be bringing him around because Gordon be talking too much shit, and I'm not really trying to bring him to no events. Rightfully so, acting like we're a couple because he needs to get used to the fact that they are going to be separated. Okay, but then she says Ink isn't coming because he's going to be accepting some award or something like that. And Karen says, you know what? God bless you on your journey. That's really nice. I'm sorry that Gordon can't come. And congratulations to Ink. But you will not be bringing Jacqueline and her busted titties to my house. I do not want her in my house at all. She ain't say that, but she probably should have. Listen, Mia, you keep trying to make Jacqueline happen. Jacqueline, we liked you last season, or was it the season before last when Mia was being mean to you and we were trying to figure out why she was being so rude to you because you were the girl that was her best friend and let her in when nobody wanted her and she was a little stray dog in the streets and your family took her in. That was all nice and cute. But now, Jacqueline, because you have built relationships with other women on the cast, namely Candace, I think you have become cool with not Robin. I think you were cool with Candace and Ashley. And now you're annoying. You annoy me. And you annoy everybody else on the cast because you think that you are more than what you are, girl. And absolutely, we don't give a damn about Mr. PPP, Mr. MVA. We don't care about none of these men that you messing with. We don't care about you making sure that Nia's coochie don't stink on set. We don't give a damn about your lapdog activities. That is not entertaining, and we can do without all of it. Girl, you are not invited. Do not pass go and collect $200 and do not bring your ass to Karen's house. Next. Period. Accept it and move on, girl. Don't nobody like you. and you are not doing anything to change the narrative. It's given annoying. Moving on, we have Kiana at her house with Greg and her brother. Okay, I forgot what her damn brother's name. Hold on, y'all. Let me go back because sometimes I don't write notes and I just be on here kind of with the show. I'll give y'all my little secret. I have the show in the background sometimes so I can talk about the scenes in order. So Kiana's brother is at her house, okay? And she's sitting there talking about the trip to Panama City, and they're going to go over, what she's going to wear and all this, that, and the third. Her brother's, I should remember that. His name is Brian. That's my husband's name. Her brother is actually cute. He's attractive. His little glasses. They don't look nothing a damn like. Maybe they got different daddies. Who knows? But moving on, she's telling them that she's going to Panama. And Greg asks her, is that the city or the country? Who gives a fuck? I'm going to Panama and it's free, nigga. The fuck? So then she says, we're going to celebrate 3 divorces. And he's like, is that from the show? Is the show getting these people divorced? Greg, let me stop you right here because I see what you're doing here. And I raised you, don't try it. You trying to use the fact that the show is making people divorced for you to say why you haven't asked Kiana to marry you yet. Kiana, let me tell you something. Skinny Professor Clump over here, you need to go on and leave him alone. Okay. Greg is very annoying. All right. He's given very much Greg from Married to Medicine without the annoying voice. He seems very controlling. And I feel like Kiana is settling with this guy. He's very much a square. He's a square. And the problem that I have with Greg is that Greg thinks that he's more than what he is. Kiana is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. She is stunning. Super arm candy and intelligent and a boss in her own right. But I don't know. Slap happy grandpappy Greg. I'm done. I don't know about him. I need Greg to move on and go find him some June Cleaver, you know, type of girl, because that's what he wants. He needs somebody that is just very green and dry and wants to cook his meals all day. Kiana talks about how Greg wants her to cook, clean, and just be at his beck and call. And I'm like, sir, you are not, no. What are you doing for Kiana? Because this little house on the prairie that you got her living in, it's not like you are providing her with the lavish of life. And what are you doing for her? And it's not even all about, let me tell you something. I'm not the girl that's all about money and bags and clothes and shoes and all that. I don't really give a damn about stuff like that. The best way to get to my heart is trips and vacations. Okay. I'm all about an experience. Okay. But Greg, I feel like Kiana is constantly doing things to prove to him why she is worthy of him to give her a ring, but he's not doing enough to prove to her why he is worthy for her to marry him. I'm like, Kiana, what are you looking for? Because if you have dated even though Mia was being messy when she said Kiana dated drug dealers in the past or whatever the case may be, Greg seems like he's very far off of the spectrum from what you're used to. You seem like you need a man that has a little bit of oomph to him, got a little sexy pizzazz, like a little bit of bad boy in him. You know what I mean? Like Kiana seems like the type of girl that she need a man that's going to tell her what to do. Shout out to Coming to America. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like Greg is such a fucking square. I don't see this happening. And Kiana, girl, I just don't want you to waste your time. So often as women, we waste our time and think that we can get over, I don't really like this about him, but I'm closer to the ring with this guy than I would be if I start dating somebody else. So let me just deal with it. Girl, no, boo and bye to that. Don't do it, girl. Don't date him, girl. Leave him alone, okay? And her brother was asking questions like, so is this moving? How are you guys doing in your relationship? What are you guys doing to move towards marriage? Asking all the questions. And I feel like Kiana far too often is going. It seemed like it was with her mother at first. She was going. It was like her mom was asking questions. Now the brother is asking questions. I'm like, do these people even like this man? I'm very much confused. Very much confused. Linda Gamble says, I'm still trying to figure out what Ashley had on. Child, you and me both. Ashley, she is the worst dressed of them all. Her and Jazelle, I find it very funny that these two are the ones that have a clothing line going on, and they are the worst dressed of the group. They both need a stylist stat. It is absolutely insane, but it is what it is, child. It is what it is. But moving on, girl is my opinion says that's not normal for people Ashley's age in real life. Oh, for her to be dressing like that, or for her to be looking all naked all the time. I think, yeah, Ashley, she's 35, I believe, and she does entirely too much. She needs to grow up. Ashley is very childish, but listen, she dating a 30-year-old guy, so that might be right up her damn alley, child. Miss B is in the building. What's up, Miss B? My sister's here. Y'all know Ashley never could dress, okay? And she damn sure can't. Damn sure can't, and hasn't since she been on this damn show. I just, child, a whole mess. Girl, it's my opinion says her brother was nice looking. Yeah, her brother is handsome. Kiana's brother, he's definitely handsome. 20 likes and 25 in the chat. Come on, y'all. Let's get them other 5 likes. I don't want to get y'all to spiel again. Okay. You can like the video. We don't know who likes the video, but yet we appreciate everybody that does. So go ahead and hit that like button for me, y'all. Thank you in advance. Linda Gamble says it sounds like Kiana family does not like Greg. It doesn't. I mean, it does. It sounds like they don't like him, and rightfully so, because I don't like Greg through the screen either. I just don't. I feel like she can do so much better. But y'all, moving on. Stacy sits down with her Aunt Dora. Okay. Now, Aunt Dora, child, I'm loving me some Aunt Dora, because Aunt Dora is like, girl, is you getting some smoochy Gucci and giving out that coochie? Okay. Girl, you listen, I don't know if I could wait a whole year without having sex. They having like the hard conversation. And I think Aunt Dora was being cheeky and funny in the beginning. But then Stacy goes into telling her about who she's actually dating, because Aunt Dora inquires about if she has any current suitors or anything like that. So Stacy reveals that it's actually TJ, the guy that she was on QVC with. And Aunt Dora is very candid with her and said, you know what, all jokes aside, I was being funny about the you need to have some sex thing, but listen, you and TJ, if you guys are abstaining, that's actually important, because I don't think you really need to be doing anything or exploring any other relationships until you're actually divorced. And I actually agree with Aunt Dora, because my thing is, while you're in, you're going through a separation and you're going through a divorce and you're in the mediation process, right? It's not good to be seen with other men, and you're on TV right now. So if you on TV glorifying that you everybody humping around, if you out here doing all of that, that's not good for your case. So that's just like Nia out here talking about something. Yes, I cheated on Gordon. Yes, I'm in a relationship with another man. If Gordon really wanted to take her for everything but the middle part in her wig, he could. Cause you on TV letting it all out and giving out all the information. That's just what it is. So I think that Stacy is smart. Honestly, I think Stacy could be fooling all of us. Her and TJ probably are over there. She probably over there. They probably not fucking him. Maybe she sucking his dick or something. Who knows? I don't know, child. Maybe they doing some 69 action, and not calling that going all the way. Who knows? You know how people used to do when you young and you rubbing and stuff like that. Maybe that's what they doing, child. I don't know. But Stacy seems very hot and bothered. And I'm just like, girl, listen, I'm about ready to buy you a rose, girl, because it's getting kind of hectic for Stacy over there. I think that little cuckoo is going crazy. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, okay? She gonna go crazy if she don't get something down there, if you ask me. But listen, Stacy, at the bottom line is you don't need to be blasting out that you sleeping with this, that, and the other because you are still going through mediation. And that's a hard process to be going through a divorce. And frankly, you don't want your husband to use anything against you. So I will be very mindful of anything that I'm talking about on this show and just keep it cute. So moving on, Namza and Jazelle go on a date. Okay, so Namza, if I remember, is 46. Okay, and Jazelle is 54. So they are exactly 8 years apart. Okay, that's a cute little range. You know, Namza seems like he seems very aggressive and not in a bad way. You know, he was kind of like Jazelle said that she likes kind of likes a bad boy. You know, he ain't never been to jail before. He's kind of she was feeling like he was a square. But I was like, Jazelle, I think Namza is time enough for you, baby, because he know what he want. And Nam's about to have Jazelle riding that pogo stick. Mark my words, okay? She was not checking for him in the beginning. They going dancing, and she like, I don't know how to dance. He must not know very much about me. But that lets me know that he must not have done very much research because he would have known that this girl can't dance. So other than that, I just see Namza giving her he Namza gives that sex appeal that I think Jazelle needs. Like when he went in, like he was about to kiss her, and then he was like whispering in her ear. I was like, "Oh, Namza, you got me feeling a little I feel a little hot on the back of my neck." Nam's like, okay, boy, you better back up. You better stop playing. Like, I feel like Jazelle like that. And I think she needs that. She needs somebody. She said that she wants a man that's aggressive. And that she can't talk, that like she can't really run over him. And I can see that because Jazelle is always the person trying to be dominant in a situation. We clearly know she wasn't dominant in the situation with Jamal. So let's see how she is with this guy Namza. I hope to see him more often. I really do. So moving on, we get over to Ray and Karen's house, child. They got the mermaids in the pool. She said on the invitation, highly recommend wearing swimwear. Now you know damn well none of these women gonna put their wigs in this damn pool. Let me take a little small slight break to talk about wigs. Y'all, I'm a sew-in girl. If you know, that's just me. I bought two wigs. I got two wigs upstairs, and I put them on, and I'm just like, you know, when they supposed to be the wigs that you get that's already pre-plucked and it's up and it's stuck, but it always got that little piece on it. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what to do with that. I guess you're supposed to get that melted. That don't melt on me. It don't. It wrinkles. I don't know what to do with that stuff. So I don't know what to do with these wigs. But these women in these wigs, I know for damn sure they wasn't about to put no that wig or none of their heads in no damn water. Okay. It is what it is. Sweet Pea 724 says, I got a fresh sew in. I know that's right, girl. Listen, I'm a sew in girl because sew ins, you can take your own hair and cover up, like you can blend your hair better. I don't really like that perfect line or them fake. Um, I don't know how, first of all, full confession, I don't know how to do baby hair. Y'all gonna see me gelling it back every single time. When I was a little girl, my mother used to do the little right here and that's it. I don't know how to do the baby hair. Okay. I think I graduated from the baby hair. So I'd be damned if I take some hair out of a wig and make baby hair. I don't, it look cute on y'all, but that ain't for me. Okay. That's just what it is. So all the women come and clearly they are not wearing no damn swimsuits. They ain't getting in this water. That's for damn show. So they come in, they have this, first of all, this is my favorite shade of blue, these drinks that they have. I think she called it a Karen something. But TJ and Stacy arrived first, I believe. And you know, everybody kind of files in or whatever. and Karen gives them these blue drinks. Those blue drinks look absolutely delicious. I don't know how long the foam was coming up out of them, or maybe the person did it as everybody was coming in, but it was super duper cute. But Wendy noticed when she came, she was like, this setup looks highly familiar, because everything was all white, just like Wendy's birthday party was. But I'm like, Wendy, okay, it could be a little inspiration, but ain't nobody trying to be like you, girl. People can have all white parties and decorations. But moving on. So Mia comes in, she's by herself. And once everybody sits down, she's like, I don't mind being the only one that's solo dolo. I'm like, Mia, but you in here answering couple questions. Anyway, the first question was, do you think that your spouse has ever cheated? Okay. Now we get to see Jazzy in this episode with her NFL boyfriend. Okay. I mean, fiance. Okay. So the question goes to her as to whether or not she feels like he has cheated. And unlike everybody else said they don't feel like their spouse has cheated, which, by the way, Karen looked real guilty. She was like, no, and then had to take a sip of her drink. I'm like, Karen, you know good and damn well, you and Blue Eyes, okay, allegedly, and whoever the fuck else you done dealt with. But I digress. Mia admitted that she cheated, but didn't nobody. I was like with Stacy. I'm with you, girl. I'm with you, Stacy, because Mia will dive into everybody else's business, but when she admitted that she cheated, didn't nobody ask her, "Oh, okay, how long was you cheating? Who was it with? Was it on Gordon? Was it on Ink? Who were you cheating with?" Didn't nobody ask her none of those questions. And I'm really shocked. Jazelle was sitting right next to her, and that's Captain Instigator. I'm shocked she didn't ask more questions. But I move on, child. But Jazzy and Darius are sitting there. And Jazzy said, yeah, I do think you've cheated on me before. And Darius looked shocked, like he just knew she was gonna say, "I know my man ain't cheating on me." But Jazzy is like, no, baby, what I'm not about to do. I've been many things, but a damn fool is not one of them." And I'm like, okay, Jazzy, go ahead, girl. Listen, okay. I see you when I see you, and I can appreciate you telling the truth. And so she finally admitted, she's like, yeah, because he came back with that kid that I didn't know about. So that's definitely a time that he cheated on you. So, and who knows what the other times were that this man has cheated on her, because shout out to Color Me Pink. If y'all see her interview with the baby mama, you'll see that this is a thing that this man obviously does. Okay. So then they ask, who is the aggressor in the bedroom? Okay. Everybody agrees that Mia is the aggressor in the bedroom with her. She said, well, no, contrary to popular belief, I was the aggressor in the bedroom with Gordon. However, with Ink, he is the aggressor. And Karen said, I wonder how many apple boxes Ink has to stand on to climb Mia. And I'm like, Karen, you are an asshole. Okay. Then Ray says Karen was the aggressor in the beginning. And he was like, man, she used to tear me up. But Ray, listen, I'm so sorry. I don't want to hear about Karen and Ray slapping shoes. Just it's let that be in our imagination. We don't care about that. But then Eddie was talking about how Wendy said that Eddie is the aggressor in the relationship with her, but he said something about he pulls her to the end of the bed and she tries to run away. And I'm like, oh, Eddie, hey, don't tell everybody what you're working with. Pipe down, man. You over there letting everybody know that you going to Pound Town on Wendy's ass. This is getting a little crazy over here. Then we get to Namza and Jazelle, and he says he is definitely the aggressor. And Jazelle says, I think I'm aggressive. And he's like, you definitely not more aggressive than me. Child, let me tell you something. Jazelle probably done had that man up in her lair more than one time at this point. And even Eddie was like, he probably is aggressive. He's a Nigerian. I'm like, oh, he's a Nigerian. But there's some other things that people say about Nigerians, like, no shade, but this is what the people say, that they scam us. So you might want to watch out for that too, Giselle, because you be scamming other people. Let's make sure you don't get scammed out of your shit, okay? But moving on. Moving on. All right. So then we have Ashley here with child. They called what they call that boy? Jack Harlow. That's what they were like. Ashley here with Jack Harlow. And he said that he's the aggressor in bed as well. So I'm like, I don't know. It's giving Opie. Like, I don't know if little Opie is the aggressor in the bedroom. He said, don't let the quietness fool you or some shit like that. I'm like, okay. Okay. Then we get to TJ and Ashley. And Stacy. So TJ and Stacy was extremely uncomfortable with all the questions that they were asking TJ. So TJ was like, they were like, so who will be the aggressor between the two of you? And TJ was like, well, I'm not a virgin. Okay, but TJ, you didn't answer the question. Would you be the aggressor or would you not? And Stacy is over there like, oh my God, guys, it's hot out here. Oh my God. Stacy, let me stop you right here. You know damn well you are glad that these people are asking these questions. You want to know all this stuff just as much as everybody else does. Stacy is scared to go deep with this man. And I think that Stacy is afraid for him to hurt her feelings. And basically, this man has already told you everything that he means, and he says it with his chest. He don't want to have sex with you. He's not really trying to go there with you. He hasn't even revealed to you when or at what point he's going to be willing to go there with you, and if he even thinks about marriage when it comes to you. So I don't understand what's making Stacy so super attached to this man, because he's not really giving her anything to latch on to. So I am confusion where it comes to Stacy and TJ, and he's touching her leg. He's giving her signs of, hey, I'm here with you. He's connected to her where they going out and doing things together. But I don't really see very much of an emotional connection with those two. So even with Greg and Kiana, Greg says, oh, I'm definitely the aggressor. I'm like, Greg, you just seem like, oh, he just gets on my nerves. I don't even know what the fuck. Kiana, you like it, I love it, girl. It is what it is. So as the night moves on, the event moves on, we see dogs running around. And then here comes Jacqueline with some balloons. Bitch, didn't they say that you were not invited? Why the fuck are you here? And then not only are you here, you done brought some damn animals with you. And who let this lady in the house? Like, Karen, I thought you lived in a gated community. Like, how did this woman get in here? Production, you are very scandalous, because Karen clearly made it very clear she did not invite her and that Jacqueline was not to come to her house. I just really feel like that is an invasion of Karen's privacy, because this girl is just showing up to her house. It's like, you gonna let me film whether you like it or not. I'm like, wow, that is absolutely insane. But y'all, we're gonna see. It's next week. It's gonna show what happened with the whole Jacqueline showing up situation. I just think that Jacqueline is just giving very thirsty. It's giving extremely thirsty. Oh, also, Ashley pointed out that she's aggressive when she's having intercourse with women. She's the dominant person. I'm like, Ashley, what the hell are you doing? Well, I don't know. You know what? That seems right about, yep, that's right about right. I can see Ashley really chowing down on some box and grabbing a hold of it and just going at it. Captain Carpet Muncher. I can see Yep, I can see Ashley doing just that. Absolutely. But y'all, that's it. I ain't got no more. This episode, it was cute. I think it was funny. At Married to Medicine, I'm really excited to review that because that episode was extremely hilarious. And y'all, shout out to Chef Don Don. I actually had a chance to speak to him earlier. If you support him, please, keep him in your prayers. I actually when I saw him on Friday, he looked really sick. And I told him, I was like, you don't look so good. Even though he went live with us and everything, when we were sitting at the table, he just looked very flush. He was tired. He didn't eat anything. And I was like, first of all, you made me damn sick. But I'm just playing. But I said, you don't look, I told him, I said, you don't really look so good. Maybe you need to get some rest or whatever. And come to find out, he told me that he has the flu. And he actually reached out to me today because he was around us on Friday. He was like, I know you have a son. I have the flu, and I just don't want you, your baby to get sick. So just letting you know. And I feel fine. Y'all know I keep vitamins on deck, immune system top tier. I may have a little sniffle here and there because of allergies and stuff like that, but he definitely keep him in your prayers, guys. Show him some love and some support. He hasn't even left Atlanta yet because he's so weak. So definitely reach out to him and support him in any way you can. So thank y'all so much for watching. Please, please, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with anybody else that's watching this with us too. And listen, I look forward to seeing y'all in the next video. Peace out.